Hey guys, it's Caroline, career coach and mentor. And today I want to talk to you about how to write a compelling and powerful career summary at the start of your resume. And the reason I want to talk to you about this is because I just finished up working with a client and I was reviewing his resume. And the first thing I noticed was that little paragraph basically at the start of his resume that wasn't quite hitting the mark. Now, this is especially very important to get right for senior managers. Why? Now, you have to just look at the bigger picture. A senior manager of a certain level with a certain salary has reached that point in their career because he or she is good at what they do. Now, other candidates that are equally qualified have reached that point too because they're good at their career. So you need to make sure that your career summary is not average or generic or copy and paste from somebody else that you know was successful and just customize it a little bit to you. It needs to be really clearly articulating who you are, the added value you create, what you specialize in, the level and caliber of candidate you are, and if you have managed teams and what you have done with them. So I want to share my screen with you and walk you through exactly the structure of writing an absolutely impactful career summary. See you soon. Okay, so let's look at the career summary. A career summary, normally you find that in the beginning of your resume. So if that's your resume, then it's in that first section. What should it be? It should be between 8 and 10 lines. It should be compelling. It should be interesting to the reader and encourage them to actually read on and discover the rest of your resume. So compelling. Now, a couple of things. Do not mind my handwriting and if I make any spelling mistakes, please forgive me. There is no spell check on my iPad. Anyway, so now we actually just discovered this. Let's have a look at the structure of writing a really powerful career summary. I call it your career statement because a career statement, also called your elevator pitch, is basically you don't only use it on your resume, but also on your LinkedIn profile and in an interview where people ask you to, tell me about yourself. So you use it in various situations. So I call it your career statement. So your career statement, as I said, is between 8 and 10 lines. Now, the first 2 to 3 lines are basically the macro promise that you make. And this needs to be broad enough, but in the meantime, not like everybody else. So you need to list your job title, the years of experience you have, and in that promise is the problem you can solve. So this is really important because it's not about you. So you capture the attention immediately by saying what you can do for an organization. And the mistake I see a lot of people make is they write a nice summary and they hope that people make the assumption about, okay, they have done X, Y, Z, so they will be able to do the job that I'm looking to recruit for. So, but set the tone by writing a powerful career statement. And so the first 2 to 3 lines should be all about the problem you solve, nothing else. And for which type of organizations. And I know you don't want to pigeonhole yourself into a certain area, but if you are too broad, you end up communicating with nobody. So if you want to have an effective resume, you actually need to be very clear. It's not pigeonholing yourself, it's about being clear. Okay, so the second part is 2 lines. It's about a micro promise that you make. So this is how, so you break down your macro promise into the specific areas that you focus on. So that could be 3 areas that you focus and specialize in. Is how do you deliver on that big picture promise that you just made? So break it down in more micro components, the value that you can create for an organization and how you would solve that problem. The third part, again, 2 lines, it's about the stakeholders. Take the opportunity to actually just highlight who you like to work with and who you collaborated with. So it's not only going to give an idea about the stakeholders, but also it's going to really highlight the level of candidate you are. So I'm not calling you for a role that I think is below your skills and expertise and below your seniority, because you made it clear you work with shareholders, stakeholders, the board, and so on. So be sure to highlight that. Do not assume that because you're a director that you actually work with the executives. Spell it out. And the last paragraph is 1 or 2 lines, is about your team and about your leadership and management style. So that is basically the format of your career statement, of your career summary. And that is the foundation of the rest of your resume. If you're interested in finding out more, definitely go ahead and download a copy of my 6-figure resume template. I will pop a link below this video. Definitely worth checking it out and seeing how you can transform your resume from an old traditional way to the new way, and actually seeing what's missing and on how to make it more compelling so you stand out and get noticed. Hope you enjoyed this video. 3 things I want you to do from here. First of all, connect with me. You'll be notified as soon as I upload a new video. Secondly, like and share this video. And thirdly, if you want to take the next step, schedule in a breakthrough session and we will discover where you're at the moment, what's holding you back, where you want to be, and we will work out the best strategy to get you there. The best and the quickest strategy to get you there. So thank you very much, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.